do the talking. Fuck it. I'll just go focus on smashing the frog.
Okay. Carlos is doing his stealth thing. Tobias is gonna like run up to the edge here, like edge of this flat area, looking down
I just follow suit. I'm gonna guidance him real quick. Hopefully help him with a perception later down the line. Kapow!
And everyone can roll initiative.
If I get higher than Tobias, I'm going to deliberately wait for him.
Yeah, sure.
I got a 1!
Yay!
Oh, wait. Not perception, initiative, Chris, you dickhead.
Can I lower my initiative
There
down
we
to
go.
Tobias?
No. Well, you can prepare an action if you wish.
Sure. Can I prepare movement or just actions?
Usually it's like, when something happens, I walk over here and do this. So yes, movement.
Oh, okay. So I can prepare just anything in my turn.
Yeah, the only downside to it is like, you can't do multi-attacks.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't. I'm a cleric, dude. I never get a multi-attack.
Like, don't feel pressured to wait for me. Just jump in and help. As a free action, I can like, can I like shout? Can I shout something as a free action?
Oh yeah, totally, go for it. What do you shout?
Yes. I like so I've like walked over here, looked down, seeing the fight there. They can probably see me now, holding my lantern
Oh,
up. So I shout something. I'm gonna shout just like point at the frog.
Hold on, let
look
me
back over.
see your... Oh, you got a 2.
Yeah.
Before you're able to shout, one of the other persons who sees you shouts out, "We got survivors!" What do you say?
I shout, I'm not going to respond to them. I'm going to like look back over my shoulder as if I'm commanding people and point at the frog and say, up to it, everyone, lend them a hand.
All right. The giant frog makes its attack. Well, GG.
Rip Vestigardian #1.
Okay, let me see.
These frogs are deadly.
They don't fuck around.
Alright, so the tongue wraps
like-
around the first shieldman and it tries to pull him in, but he doesn't. And instead the frog, as it yanks its tongue towards itself, propels itself into the slurry of Vestergaard soldiers as it becomes Arcturus Flick's turn.
Arcturus Flicks remains hidden.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Thorin.
Alright, how far am I from this frog? Because I want to do some awesome shit. Alright. How steep is this incline?
Not that steep.
Like if...
You're not gonna,
okay.
If you run down it, you're not gonna fall over or anything.
But could I, perhaps, run forwards like this far and then jump and make it over the water and then like do like a big fucking Dark Souls plunging attack on top of the frog?
You can most definitely clear it, but roll athletics to actually get on top of the frog for the plunging attack.
Alright, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking try this.
You're able to do it, but you can. Yeah, sure, go for it. Guidance.
No, I guided Tobias.
Well,
Yeah.
you're able to leap across the swamp without any issue whatsoever, and you are on top of the frog, and you can do an attack, just not at advantage.
That's fine.
And
Just
you
for
get
style
Oh no,
points
you
is what
actually
I
do get
really
advantage because you're flanking. Never mind.
Hey-oh.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So you sort of soar across the air, leaving trails of flame behind you as you bring the flaming longsword crashing down into the back of the giant frog, and you see one of its hind legs get severed and it sails off in a bloody arc.
Alright, I'm gonna like withdraw my sword high and like splatter the ceiling with the blood that flicks off the blade and like move around here to sort of like put my back to the wall and not to the water.
Every one of the Vestergaard soldiers who sees this raise their shields, and they're in a very defensive position as at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Alright, it becomes Carly's turn.
Alrighty, so I'll use my initial move turn to bring myself, to here. Oh, perfect timing. Hello, chaps. And this poor fucker here. I'll actually scrub that. I'll move back a tiny little bit, so I'm still in my 30 feet range, and I'm going to attack this thing here. As in that one right there.
The guy?
The guy, yeah, not the frog.
Okay.
The guy.
Alright, go for it. Roll your attack.
And is that flanking as well because of the frog, or?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Excellent.
Does someone want to say something?
No.
I don't know if close enough.
You can't.
Well, it depends.
No,
Can
I
I
can't.
roll a perception to see Carlius come up?
If
can see
you
if it's
do,
still-
roll a perception.
Yeah. Alright, can I beat a stealth? I think I beat a stealth.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you see him whip around the corner with his blade in hand.
Alright, and as he starts darting up, I'm just like doing like the fingers across the neck thing, like stop, like
And I nod, thinking he's saying, "Yeah, slit his throat." Exactly.
Yeah.
no,
Carlos, you can roll an insight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, please not want it. I really want it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he is telling you, slit the throat.
Oh, no. And everybody just told me fucking do that as well. That's like me calling it in. Ah, fuck.
Well.
And nat 20.
Jeez.
Oh my fucking lordy.
Alright, roll your...
And
also
that's
get,
double because...
Oh, and that's a plus 3d6 as well.
Roll it
The
again.
sneak attack. Roll again.
Yeah, roll the damage again. Yeah, and now add your sneak attack. Because he hasn't taken a turn, so it counts as an assassinate. And he's completely surprised by your presence.
Yep.
I think our ruse may have been seen through.
Yeah. I love how like we spent like 5 minutes being like, all right, we're gonna talk to them first. We're gonna pretend like we're friends and see if we can get them to leave. And Carly's just like,
Yeah, so roll a 3d6 for your sneak.
Yeah, you still want the slash 3d6.
oh,
Does
Oh,
the
bastard.
force of the giblets of this guy explode deal AoE damage to the others?
I mentioned it's gonna shotgun spray me and the frog. What the fuck? That's a bigger attack than Aiden gets.
So you suddenly appear out of nowhere, and as the soldier sort of turns a little fraction of an inch to look at you, you immediately cover his mouth with your free hand and run your dagger across his throat, and he immediately drops to the floor. And as the body hits the floor, you suddenly realize that you're still covering his mouth, and you're holding onto his severed head. He died so fast that you didn't even see it coming.
As
wow.
as the body collapses, I just go, why?
And I just hold my arms out like, well, you told me to.
Is that the end of your
best way
turn?
this could have gone.
I actually use disengage at this point to get the fuck out.
Great. I love being left alone with a bunch of best guardians.
Yeah. There.
Back in shadow.
Ah, about there.
Alright.
Yep.
As you get to about there, is that the end of your turn?
Oh dear, that's a swamp, isn't it? Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I just realised what that is.
Once you get to about there, you realize you're A-okay. Now the captain towards the back of the main Vestergaard troops, he sort of yells out, "They're not survivors! We got even more company than this fucking frog! Kill it now!" And he points a
I'm a
target.
survivor!
We're not associated with that man!
And he sort of points a finger towards the frog, so everyone who can see it makes an attack. Minus Thorin, because you're not actually part of his. This is what happens when I have
Holy
too many character sheets.
That's a fucking heck of an ability.
Well, he needs to go down first.
Yeah, don't want you in the middle of a dog pile if he does that again.
Okay, now. They're not gonna get flanking, so it's okay. Don't worry. I don't think they're gonna even kill it.
I don't think so. These frogs are like unintentionally terrifying.
Whoops, that was a misclick. Ignore that.
Oh yeah. So the first swordsman sort of stabs the frog in one eye, and whilst the weapon's still stuck inside it, he's yanking it back towards him, and the two spearmen behind him sort of over the top of his shoulder stab at the frog several times, tearing a good chunk out of its face. As it becomes Tobias's turn.
Did we just lose someone?
Yeah, Kali's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot to move that axe guy too.
And he's back.
Hey,
Testing.
welcome back.
I don't know what the hell happened there. I just instantly lost my my LAN connection. WAN connection. It's weird.
It's okay. You didn't miss much. I will also just do this because I forgot the axe guy. Oh well. He misses his mark, and you hear the resounding clang of metal on rock as he smacks a small section of the wall, and it becomes Tobias's turn.
Okay. Tobias sees what this captain guy is pretty. He's like in charge of everyone. So, seeing that subtlety is out the window, he gestures at him to like try and put him to sleep. But instead of what usually happens when Tobias casts magic, he's surprised when a lance of fire jumps from his hand. And, well, we'll see if it hits him. Before I see that.
Oh, roll damage.
Great. Yeah, Tobias is shocked and, like, yelps in surprise, where instead of putting him to sleep, he, hits him in the chest with bolts of fire.
So you point your finger out, and a small fireball sort of plops forward to your surprise, and it actually catches the side of the captain's arms as he sort of raises it to protect himself, and it leaves a small burn mark in his armor, but he doesn't seem too fazed by this.
That was an accident! Sorry!
He death stares you from the slits in his helmet.
Honest, that usually doesn't happen!
And it becomes Frog's turn as it disengages and jumps into the swamp and disappears. As it becomes Flick's turn.
Can you see what's happening from over there?
Yeah, I should be able to. I'll be able to get a bit closer as well. Can I hug the wall and remain in stealth?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
But do I have half movement speed?
No.
Okay.
Stealth doesn't half your movement.
Okay. So I creep up to this position here. As soon as I can peek around the wall. Perfect.
If you can see it in your token, you should be able to see it as a character.
Okie doke. Can I cast message as any kind of not spell? Like just as like a bonus action almost? Like just like talking? Or is that impossible? Nah, it takes one round. Never mind.
It takes an action.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Alright, well in that case I'll just drop a firebolt. And that's targeted towards the captain.
Alright. As he sort of looks up to the top of this hill, he sees another firebolt come careening down, and he sort of shifts its head to one side as the bolt sort of disappears into the swamp behind him, making a fizzling noise.
Oh dear.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Thorin.
Alright, how tough do all of these guys look?
So they look about this. They look. If the people you were fighting earlier on, like a few weeks ago, were conscripts, these guys seem to be established soldiers. Not elite, just they soldiered for a while.
Okay, but they don't seem like I could just like fuck around with them, right? They're gonna take some doing.
No. They seem like they're well organized and they know what's up.
Alright, I'm gonna go full fucking butthole destruction mode then. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action, use a spiritual weapon, and attack the guard captain.
Alright. What weapon do you choose?
Big fuck off hammer.
As a hammer apparates itself and tries to swing at the captain, he raises one hand, places it in like the attack path, and he stops it in its tracks.
Oh!
He takes no damage from it. And you see his bicep sort of bulge a little bit, just straining against it.
Okay, yeah, I don't regret the decision at all. Okay, I'm going to use my movement to push up right in everybody's face and use my actual action to cast Spirit Guardians.
DC Wisdom save. Okay. What's the range on it? It should cover
I
everyone,
think
right?
Yeah, it's well within range of everybody. Let me just quickly check.
Alright, DC 16, so only 2 guys make it, one spin makes it, so he takes half damage of that?
Yep, half damage. There you go, there's the aura.
Alright, cool. Sweet, thanks. Yeah, Guy Cap takes half. Everyone else takes full.
Do they seem particularly phased by this, or are they like, no, this is a normal day at the park?
You can't see that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You can't see that. Thorin, as you do that, and Spirit Guardians sort of appear, and they all start to sort of scorch under its power. Immediately, the front line guys seem a little bit worried, and the spearman towards the back, one of them starts shouting at his captain and says, "This is the end. We're not gonna make it out. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!"
Alright, if that's gonna start happening, I was going to use my free action to touch my shield, but instead I will run 2 fingers along the blade of my sword and bless that and give it a +1 to hit and +1 damage and make a show of it and try and scare them.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, Carlius.
Alrighty. So, are these guys looking anywhere near me at the moment?
No. They do know you've retreated this way, but they don't see you right now.
Okay. So, am I able to use a stealth type move to try and sneak up behind, say, this fella here?
You can try. Roll stealth first. I assume that's not with advantage, yeah?
It won't be, no, so it's a 9.
As you take one step forward, you immediately fall flat on your face.
Because that's
not
not one.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well,
It'll cost half your movement to step back up.
that's fair. Damn it. Alright. If they haven't, well, even if they haven't seen me, I'm going to... actually, how far is it? No, not far enough. I'll drop the dagger momentarily. Pick up the short bow and actually take a shot at the same guy from back here. And it won't be with sneak attack, it'll be this one. Well, does that hit?
Which guy again? Could you point to him?
Yeah, sure. Come on, buddy.
Remember, even if it's ranged targets, if you've got a friendly within 5 feet, you can still sneak attack.
Yeah.
So that guy there, it hits.
The guy with the spear?
This one right here.
Yep. Let me just double check his. No, it does not. As an arrow sort of flies down the corridor from seemingly darkness, the captain points out to it, and the spearman turns around very deftly with his shield and raises it and parries it out of there as your arrow snaps.
Oh, okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is, but I use my... Actually, can I use a reaction to pick up the dagger instead, rather than move?
Yes. Why not?
Yep, I do so, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Now, as it becomes El Captain's turn, he looks up at Thorin and he says,
Guys!
"End him. Then we need to move on before it's too late for the others." And he obviously marks you as a target as all the people start attacking. the swordsman does his training and steps up behind you,
Oh fuck.
granting everybody advantage. Advantage for
Damn
everyone.
it.
You get advantage. You get advantage.
Everyone.
I don't think these guys are rolling very well at all.
Neither do I, actually.
One hit.
That is unfortunate.
One
Just the
hit.
21.
Yeah, just the 21.
So as a flurry of blows start to rain down and you sort of try to block everywhere, you drop down to one knee and sort of like Dynasty Warriors raise their shield above your head as all the weapons simultaneously crash down on top of you. Except
That's
for the
cool.
one
I'm totally
spearman
fine.
who's like, why are you guys fighting like that? And he just thrusts his spear forward and catches you in the thigh for 6 piercing damage. He also rolls a 1d8, dealing an extra further 1 damage.
So it takes 7 total?
Yes. As it
Alright.
becomes Tobias's turn.
Can I use my reaction to try and intimidate these dudes? And as they stab me, I want to stand back up and like not actually do anything, but like push forward into the swordsman in front of me, push into his space, and like try and force him back a little bit just for show.
Roll intimidation.
Just like everybody comes at me, and then the moment it's done, I'm immediately back on top of them, just like, come here, fuck you up.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Come on.
Let's see.
Oh,
Rip.
oh.
Lol.
Alright.
Rip.
One of the spearmen who got injured earlier on by your spirit guardians gets a little bit upset. Oh, do you have to roll damage for them ending inside spirit guardians?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Thought so. Do you want to roll
It
damage?
should
for
be
me?
turn starting, but
Oh, yeah.
well,
they
still
started
happens.
their turn just then.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I gotta roll it again. Yay. Who's the other guy? Spear, that's right. And Captain. Alright, the only person who doesn't part, Axemen and Spearmen, Axemen and Swordsmen, they both take full 6 damage, whilst the others take half of that. Is there anything else that you wished to do as a reaction?
Nah, that's it. That's the best I got.
Accidentally made them take too much damage. I'm gonna just add their health back.
I mean, I'm not worried. I'm fine with it.
As it becomes Tobias' turn.
Okay, Tobias is still not, doesn't know what's going on, so he's going to try and put him to sleep again. And this time puts a bit more oomph into it. And more streaks of fire leak from his hand. So, in order, we're attacking this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, roll your attacks. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Alright. Wow, 2 23s. Roll the 23s.
Rip.
Alright, so you sort of catch the first guy in the back of a scorching ray and immediately you reduce his cloak to cinders as he takes 7 fire damage. Is that a first level cast?
Second level.
I bet these guys suddenly feel like they've just walked into like the second plane of hell. What the fuck? Everything's just suddenly on fucking fire. They got
Do
like
your d20.
Yeah.
flaming spirits all around them, fire raining from the sky.
Nope, I'm good.
Alright. Is there
I'm
anything
so
else you
sorry,
can
I
do?
don't know what's happening!
You seem more surprised than they are.
I swear, you're supposed to just go to sleep.
Well, you keep hitting them like that, they will go to sleep. Just saying.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright, it becomes Flick's turn.
Thorin, close your eyes! I yell.
I close my eyes.
While I cast pyrotechnics. And just fireworks
I shield
On-
my eyes with my shield, funnily enough.
on everyone around that dude's torch. Constitution saving throw against my DC, which is 16.
As you yell that out, and then suddenly a whole bunch of fireworks start going off, Thorin, you're able to see that the only person who didn't close their eyes would be one of the spearmen who is freaking the fuck out at dying.
Oh, you boys came to the wrong fucking neighborhood.
And he's so scared and in a state of panic that as the fireworks go off, he sort of looks into them. He becomes a little bit dazzled, but he still looks okay. Not blind. He doesn't seem too hurt from it. His eyes start to bleed a little, but he's still hanging on there.
Ooh,
Jesus.
there's some intense fireworks you
Is
got.
that the end of your turn? Flick.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Feels bad. Actually, hang on. I'll do a cheeky move up. Yeah, there. Oh, stuck on a wall. Okay, there we go.
Alright. Then it becomes Thorin's turn.
Alrighty.
Roll a perception.
Sure.
You immediately hear the sound of rushing water coming from the swamp.
I have a good feeling about this.
Really, really fast rushing water. And
I have
the whole
a very,
cavern,
very good feeling about
the whole
this.
cavern shakes a little bit.
Alright, I'm going to unload the pain on this guy in front of me. So I'm going to hit him with my spiritual weapon and my sword.
Nice.
That sword does 1 extra damage.
You also get advantage on both strikes.
Oh cool, I'll just roll to see if they crit.
And Mr. GM, could you clear up the fog in this area?
Just the
No,
first two.
because that's a wall.
Oh. I can't see that that's a wall.
I think
But-
that's the point. It's just a black... Can't see.
But
It's
yes,
a wall.
the first spiritual weapon smacks him upside the head, and as he falls forward from the force of it hitting him in the back, you smack his face with your flaming longsword, dealing a total of 23 damage.
That's with the +1, right?
Oh yeah, 24 damage.
Yay!
Only your main weapon takes it, right?
Only my main weapon.
Yeah, alright, cool. Is that the end of your turn? As he seems quite battered. Half of his helmet sort of caved in and he can barely see out of one eye.
I'm gonna turn this way and put my back to this wall so I'm no longer flanked. So I've got
Alright.
both these guys in my field of vision.
Yep. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Carlius.
Alrighty, and I'm just going to make a quick measurement. Oh, alrighty. So, because stealth is overrated, I am going to use my 30 feet to get up behind this guy. Again,
Once you get there, roll perception.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh dear.
You see the swamp water moving extremely fast towards this cavern entrance, but you don't see what's in the water.
Okay, so coming from upwind,
Yeah,
Like-
like directly there.
that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But the size of the water disturbance isn't like that of any small creature, not like a crocodile or anything. It's bigger than that.
Oh, okay. So, I take this opportunity to take a kidney shot with my new favourite toy.
Oh, fuck. Roll damage. Yeah. So you run up to the side of the spearman who isn't the one who's freaking out. He seems a little bit quite focused actually on trying to kill Thorin. And then the person next to him grabs onto his shoulder and starts shaking him, saying, "We're gonna die!" And as he turns to face his companion, you shank him in the kidneys, dealing 12 points of damage. And he lets out a deep, "Oh, fuck!"
And I then disengage in this general direction.
Alright, good move. Is that the end of your turn?
And that is the end of my turn, yes.
Alright. You see the captain sort of raise his hand and points towards Carlius, and just as he's about to speak, whatever is coming out of the water eventually comes out, and everyone hears this deep, low roar and moan that I'm not going to try to emulate because it's not human. And suddenly that appears,
Oh
and
shit!
it tries to fit into the cavern, and it tries to take a big chunk out of whatever it can bite, and it manages to drag away the last 3 people
Ugh. I
Deep
can only
into the
see like the
water.
very edge of
and
it
reduces it.
with
And
my line of
they
sight.
disappear, leaving just the last 2 alive. And they sort of look at each other, and palms facing upwards, like, "Oh shit!" And then they drop their weapons to the floor and then hold their hands up in a surrender.
I will cancel my damage for the Spirit Guardians. Like, designate them as temporary friendly targets.
You see this guy? He looks over to one of the Spirit Guardians that's coming towards him, about to fuck up his day, and then he's like, oh fuck, and then you cancel it. And he just lets out and then drops to his
I
knees.
don't dissipate the aura. They still run around me, but they just don't take damage right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, the Spirit Guardians pass through him, and then he drops to the floor, thinking he died for a second, but then just realizes he's okay, and he slumps back against the wall and takes a deep breath as combat essentially ends.
So just to confirm,
Perhaps
Sorry.
we should back away from
So-
the entrance.
Yeah,
is that
back
why
up,
they're
back
actually
up.
alive?
Which guy?
This one right here that I'm pinging.
Yeah, he's alive, and so is this one over there.
Oh, so they're both alive. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start heading up this way. And I want to drag this Vesta Guardian soldier with me.
Oh yeah, he
Just
follows
grab-
you.
Yeah, just pull him this way away from the big fucking whatever that was. I thought it was gonna be Asian.
I motion for this guy to follow me as well.
He nods, and he sort of kicks his spear away, and it rolls down the hill into the water as he starts walking after you. And Carlius, roll perception.
Perception. Well, no.
All right. You only hear the rumbling of the cavern, but as you make your way down the corridor and you turn around, the spearman's no longer there.
Wait,
Oh.
can I see something there. Can I do a perception
Oh
check?
shit!
If you're looking down
Oh
this
my
way, you would
god,
have
what
seen
was that?
If you can't see
Back
it
up
from
to the
there,
side.
now you can't see
I
it.
can see the corner of it. Holy
Yeah.
Now you can't see
I
it.
catch like a glimpse of it and shriek.
I stop moving. I'm just like, back up to the top!
Yeah, agree.
I was going to say for Tobias, imagine this, but armored.
Imagine what?
And Ekans? What the fuck?
And Ekans with plate armor or scale armor.
I don't think Tobias has seen Pokemon, unfortunately.
Tobias is missing out.
I'm gonna stand like here and
And
just,
even Carlius, who hasn't seen, just like, you know what? I think they're missing out. I don't know what on, but they're missing out on something.
My sight, it's gone. I can barely see.
Okay, did anybody see what the heck that thing was?
big and mean.
It was horrible.
Okay, but like more descriptive. What did it look like?
A giant worm.
I saw things. It was scary. Oh my
Like-
god.
Those things that we saw inside the Archerton turtle, imagine that, but
All right, back.
bigger than Gertis.
Yeah.
All right, what's up?
Tobias is just asking what the heck that thing was. Can I do like a nature check or something based on the description they've given me?
How much did you? I wasn't here for any of that, so.
They just described it as like one of those worms from the Archerton inside the turtle, but way bigger and like armored.
Oh, that's exactly what it is then.
Okay, so I don't even need to roll for that.
You don't need to roll for this, but it's not like you've ever seen anything like this before. You've seen the worms
Yeah.
now, but you've never seen this worm. Or anything of the sort. Like, it's not a staple of the creatures list, if you will.
I'll bear needs to put some fucking aircon on. So it's getting real hot here.
All good. Okay, so we've
Let's
just
go
got the
back-
one Vestigardian survivor, the worm.
Let's go back down the elevator, shall we?
Well, we have to get out at some point, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't want to go out that way. I want to talk to Asian about whatever the fuck that thing was first.
What was it? Could it get inside? Was it small enough?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, we should be safe here at least to talk
For
to
the
our new
moment.
friend here.
More importantly than these Vestergaardian chumps, Tobias, are you okay? I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. I like hold out a hand to do like prestidigitation or something to just make some sparks, and my hand just starts like glowing, like the light cantrip.
Oh.
And yeah,
Get to come back.
I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. It's
Call me a
like
name.
say again.
Call me a rude name.
You are.
Call him a dick.
I'm trying to get you to cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh, like I try to do that, but I just call you a bunch of names and nothing magical happens.
Oh.
Only your feelings are hurt.
Which is
little,
the real pain.
I look at this
Yeah.
remaining Vestergaardian and I say, "Who are you? Why are you here?"
Why are you here? No one's supposed to be in these caverns.
We
Why
were
are
tracking
you
down
here?
a certain enemy. Unfortunately, it appears that the situation has grown beyond our control.
If your
Why are you
certain
here?
enemy happens to be a giant fucking worm, we have similar interests. Not
For
that it
now,
matters.
okay. But nonetheless, I wish to know why you are here. You are outnumbered. You will tell me what you know.
We're escaping from the giant worm, but that didn't go very well until when you
But
guys
why
showed
did
up.
you come down here in the first place, you bloody twit?
Okay. Let's just not get them to talk.
I really want to
Oh,
ruin
frick.
this guy's day. Be like, oh, you're hunting the worm, right? We're hunting a lich. And just watch his face just go pale and just like, oh.
A lich. We're just a scouting party. We don't know anything. We're supposed to scout the caverns. There was a group before us that came through here, but they never returned. And I didn't want to join this squad because I knew if I came here, I wouldn't return either.
Did we ever
Not
get
with
that guy's
that
name?
attitude.
Not with that attitude. Does anybody remember if we got his name? The dude who gave us the maps.
I don't think so. He wasn't in a cooperative mood.
Yeah,
I
the
think
only thing I remember is he didn't have the god that we thought he did, and then he died. Cursing me. It was great.
I think Tobias is just going to leave you guys to the interrogation here and just like step back, rest against a wall, and just try and figure out what the heck is going on with his magic. So like you just see like a flash every now and again from his direction as he experiments.
Where is fucking Thorin? Thorin's over there. Arcturus trots over to Thorin and he goes, "Listen, I could bring this man's most horrid imagination into this world and threaten him with it to get knowledge, but he seems rather hardened to me. I don't think it will work."
Oh yeah,
That
Nick,
honestly seems super
What's up?
inhumane.
you can click a token, hold E and mouse wheel scroll to rotate.
Click a token, hold E, and mouse wheel scroll. Oh,
Yeah, it might make it easier for you.
okay. Well, that doesn't do quite the desired thing where I can just like look around, like glance around, you know? Yeah.
What?
Anyways, like with this. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work either. Fuck. Okay, nothing works.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
No.
You can grab the lever on your box and just rotate.
This is so weird because I'm trying to grab this torch and hold on to it, but it's fucking. If it gets behind me, it just like disappears completely. So I'm just like fumbling around for a torch. This is
Hold on, I'm just
great.
turning it around so you're not holding it by the fire.
Thank you. Okay. There we go. That'll do. Yes, we could interrogate this man using the most vile magic that I know, but unfortunately it seems that he will not crack under such pressure.
Or you could just ask me the questions you want answers to, he says.
Yeah, I kind of just shrug and I'd be like, I don't think this guy's really evil or anything. I think he's just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, but I have asked him thrice now, thrice. I look back at the man shaking my staff like a fucking crazy old dude. thrice why he is here, and he keeps insisting that he is not here, or some shit. I do not understand. This
Or
is
some
nonsense.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't he a scouting party? They're hunting those worms.
Are you actually hunting the worm? Why were you so surprised by its presence? Why were you not prepared with more men? What the fuck is going on?
He seems
I'm
mad.
serious. Just pacing back and forth, throwing his hands in the air. And...
He sort of just looks at the other three and just holds his hands out to the sides, like, what the fuck?
Where'd the last guy go? Didn't we have 2 survivors? Oh, the last one got you male one.
Yeah.
Yeah, murder worm got him.
There's a muted flash of like dull gold light from Tobias's direction, surrounded by like this faintly shimmering field, and he's just like prodding himself, confused, with a dagger.
Cool dagger. Can I have it?
It's like in character. Like if you actually saw it, you would know it is not a cool dagger.
Oh.
It's like a really not looked after dagger that he
Oh.
has.
Not if I'm fucking here.
True, yeah. It's nothing fancy though.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Channeling my inner Arcturus, getting real tired. Well, we should carry on. Do you know if the rest of your raiding party died out here? After all, we don't have
No
to
idea.
look for them. Okay, I'm gonna tase him with the fucking firebolt.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No, he just
As
says,
he runs, can I chase after?
what was your question again?
Oh, okay. Do you know if the rest of your raiding party survived? The one that came before you?
No, we haven't found any traces of them. And when we are looking for a worm, we don't expect one of that size. Most of them are about human-sized, or maybe a little bit larger than that. Most certainly
Yes,
able
we
to
are
fit in
familiar.
these caverns, but that one, God knows what that is.
Speaking
So
of
did-
God, would you be able to tell me what the Vestergaardian God is for future reference?
It depends which region.
Well, that
Yours,
tells
then.
me nothing.
What is yours then, soldier?
Mine, I look towards Gertus.
You fucking would.
I think we should squash him.
Yes, I quite concur. I prepared to torch him with a firebolt.
I take 1 step forwards, and the moment he makes a move, I'm designating him as hostile, so the Spirit Guardians start fucking him up again. But as soon as he makes a move to do something,
Do you know
Uh,
what Gertus is about?
suffering and fuckery.
You realize he can take the suffering out of death. He is a blessing amongst those who practice warfare.
Sounds like a psychopath to me.
Says the one who threatened to burn me and torture me. Without
Yeah,
honor,
that's generally
that's
how
what
these
you
things
are.
go. You're the bad guy, clearly. God, look at your fucking purple armor. You know who has purple armor? Bad guys.
Our
Says
flag is
you, and you're
purple.
traveling in a party with, and he points to Tobias, and in reference to your reddish marks and whatnot, with the fucking Maw Plague walking around killing people, and we're the evil ones. We're hunting monsters, not people like you.
I bow my head. Thorin's got little, like, purple bits on his armor in places.
Wow, this interaction is very one-sided. Anyways, out of character, what are we doing?
Trying to get to Olava and break his phylactery so he dies.
That does remind me. What do you know of Olava?
Olava.
They said-
Yes.
They said they didn't know anything about a lich, so I'm assuming not much.
Isn't he just some remnant of an L6 person just looking after the swamps here?
If by that you mean a powerful lich, then yes. Did he send you down here?
That lich, you say? No, we've not talked to Olava yet. I believe some of the Holy See Knights might have something to do with him. I assume they're coming out here to put a stop to him. There's probably a party coming soon, maybe a few hours. We were sent ahead to scout the area, but, well, we're not going to get much out of this.
We should probably try and get ahead of the curve.
Or
Try and
perhaps we
beat
should
them
come in
there.
behind it when Olava is weakened and healing himself. If that's the case.
I just don't want him to have extra corpses.
Oh, true. Speaking of extra corpses, we never dealt with your friends down there.
They got eaten by a
Arcturus turns around, they're gone. Arcturus turns back. Guess they're taken care of.
worm.
Okay. Well, we should probably get moving.
West, could you do me a solid? Could you drag over me and the torch and then right-click me and then go group?
Yeah, it won't work. I tried before.
Oh. Feels bad.
Yeah, trying to rotate you and the torch at the same time just doesn't do well.
Yeah.
As long as you're not too bothered by the aesthetics, the torch's radius will always work no matter what. And if you just...
Okay.
Yeah, if you just highlight both of you, whenever you click yourself, this will follow along.
Yep.
Yeah, just click and drag instead of just
It's problematic to rotate. Fucking the field of view thing hides the little marker at the top where you can rotate. So would you just
Yeah,
quality
but
of life
that's
stuff.
what I was talking about, holding E and using mouse wheel, so you don't have to click that thing to rotate.
Oh yeah.
If you're talking about the torch being above your character sheet, I can put it to the back.
No, it's fine. It's not about my character sheet, is it?
I just moved it to the back, so it was.
Oh.
Anywho,
Just watch Arcturus just fucking just stroke out for a moment there.
Well, if we want to get ahead of these Holy See Knights, we should probably leave now.
What shall we do about this fellow? Fellow, what is your name anyway? Before I kill you.
No, we don't have to kill him.
Yeah,
but
I don't think we
want
should.
to.
No, as he's saying, as I go like, yeah, I don't think we should kill him. I'm like subtly gesturing to Carlius to go around behind him.
And I'm going around behind him anyway
Yeah, and I'm
because
stepping up
I'm
closer.
Carlius.
oh,
Yeah, and I'm gonna step right up close to his face, and I'll put a hand on his shoulder, and I'll be like, "You fought bravely."
he just shrugs. Well, make it quick.
Yep.
Vice looks away.
I also look
So-
away.
Do I roll with advantage?
Everyone
or...
looks away. What the fuck? Just gonna run away, dude.
Yeah, you can roll
this
advantage.
This is brutal.
Yep. Alrighty, so dagger it is.
Do you use the ancient assassination techniques from the book that I have given you, or do you just stab him?
Basically just stab him.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, you drive a dagger deep into his spine. Roll damage.
Well,
You hear each individual vertebrae start to crack as you run it upside his spine, dragging the whole blade upwards as he collapses to the floor. His legs twitch a little bit before they stop moving, and he just lets out a "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, so Arcturus is just gonna torch him when he's on the ground, hopefully into a chard.
At disadvantage because he's prone.
I've just got like this shocked look on my face, like, why did you
Wow. Disadvantage. Rip.
Yeah, roll
not
it
have
2 more
done
times.
that more humanely?
Pew. Can I just roll it multiple times? Just take 20 on it?
Just roll 2 more times.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. See, that's why I say
Oh my god, you fucking barbarian! I just walk up. Oh, sorry.
the first bolt smacks him into the mouth, and it catches on fire, and his skin sort of melts into its mouth, so he can't scream anymore. And then
well, that works.
the next firebolt that flies towards him sort of glances off the side of his armor, like his little bracelet there, going up towards Carlius. And then Carlius, roll dexterity save.
Oh, okay.
Anything
Well-
above a 10 is great.
Oh, that's alright.
Hey.
Alright, now Arcturus, roll 1d20. Anything above a 10 is great.
Oh god.
Oh, well.
Oh god! Oh no!
So the second firebolt sort of glances off the guard, goes towards Carlius, and Carlius, you're very dexterous, so you use your dagger to reflect the firebolt directly at Arcturus, who takes half of that damage as you are struck by a firebolt.
Oh! Fuck, I guess I deserve.
And I'm just like, you fucking barbarians! And I'm just gonna line up the point of my sword with his throat and just smack the handle with the shield and just drive it in like a chisel.
Oh, yeah.
And just like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
because that's more. That's
Well,
more
it's-
humane.
well, it's faster and it's not gonna, you're fucking melting his face off, you fucking barbarians. I'm just gonna
For the-
ka-thunk and have
For the
it be done with it.
record, I took out his spine, so he didn't feel much.
Yeah,
He's screaming!
I'm gonna
Yeah,
filch his.
but
I'm gonna
not
filch his
from
coin
me.
plus.
But yeah, he dies from that almost immediately as you sever the vertebra inside his neck without actually decapitating him.
Yeah, and I just like both my hands up, like this sort of like shrug and disbelief, looking at Carlius, like, "Are you okay?"
We
I'm
should.
perfectly
We should
fine.
burn the corpse naturally.
All right, I designated as not friendly, and the spirit guardian sort of just smaller it.
Oh yeah, everyone gets
That-
75 XP.
And what about the other ones that we?
Yeah, in total.
Oh, that's in total 75. Okay.
Well, fucking pushovers.
Well, I mean they were, but still.
11630.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was disturbing. Can we leave this place?
Yeah, let's go back down the elevator and ask Aishin about what the fuck. Hey, come back with that torch, you fuck! I can't fucking see it.
I'm just going to take one last breath. Inhale deeply the stench of death that's in the air.
Carlius embraced the dark side.
Oh god, I just back up into Tobias. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yep, and upon that breath, I leave.
Yeah, the elevator's like back here somewhere, right?
Yeah, like this whole room.
Do we
Oh,
have a
okay.
way to activate it though?
I stomp my foot a couple times and be like, "Hello."
Nothing happens.
Well then,
Please, fuckface, let us back.
Investigation check. Try and find like a hidden lever or something.
Even with that roll, you know that there is no hidden lever or any way to activate this elevator from this side.
I think we just have to go on.
Great.
I don't think there's a way to activate it from here.
there's a signpost with the
was-
text. Door does not open from this side. Like, kind of.
What if I was to try and search like I would with a trap sense? Could I find any way to, I guess, for lack of better terminology, hack into the system?
No.
Okay.
There's no mechanism on this side to activate it.
Damn it.
Oh god.
Well, we are shit out of luck, aren't we, guys?
Yeah,
Onward and upward.
to victory and beyond. Do you want me to take the torch and go first? Or are you good with it, Flick?
No, I'm quite tanky apparently.
Alright, sure.
I like tap Thorin's sword and it just lights up. Light spell.
Ooh.
I'm not entirely sure how I'm
Like,
doing
slow
that.
down, you
but
keep
it-
you're leaving us in the dark, man.
Can drag another torch on, I think.
Oh yeah, I'll
One for
there
you
go.
since your sword's lit up.
That's right.
Carlos can see in the dark, he's fine.
Do
Oh, yeah, I'm
we
fine.
know the way out? Do we recognize these tunnels from?
Yeah, these are the first tunnels that you came into this cave, like the very first one.
So we should be going that way, right?
No.
Back here.
I mean,
That's
you're
right.
leading the way.
Well,
The first time you guys came here was pretty much on the other side of this tunnel.
Oh dear me, we're in the wrong place. Evaluating.
Come on, Matt, boys.
Oh, I see indeed. Okay, we must go towards around this pond and off to the left. Easy peasy. Come on,
This is where the worm was.
come with me.
This is
Yeah.
where the worm was.
And you'll see.
Being very cautious as we go forward, like always on the lookout for.
Yep.
Off we go. Oh. Damn
But
it.
as you guys move on, nothing happens.
Oh,
Phew. What a pure imagination.
fuck! Kalia stole my fucking torch. Give me that back.
Where have you folks gone? Oh, there you are. I'm rather blind to everything that's behind me.
Alright, as you get to about there, the very same boulder that had came down a long time ago blocks your path, as it's still there. But you two
Oh.
wouldn't actually have made it past.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
I
let's
see-
deal
I
with
see where
this.
we are.
Crack a boulder. We've all done this before, right?
No. Thorin, do you want to try and shift it?
I mean, I'm strong, but I'm not that fucking strong. I could try.
Does anyone have anything that they can use to, like, apply a small hole, perhaps a piton or some other such?
Funny you should mention that. I grabbed the pittance out of my bag.
Perfect.
Actually, are they pittance?
Can we see past the boulder at all, or is it
Oh
completely
yeah.
blocking up?
The boulder is like to the sides where the side of the boulder touches the wall. There's like a small crawl space.
Big
So
enough
not
to crawl through for us?
I think for everyone except for Thorin, because you're wearing heavy plate armor.
Okay.
Is it-
Arcturus and Carlius, you crawl through. I think I can get Thorin through.
Why don't we just crack the boulder with the pitons that we've already got out?
Will that work?
actually, it was my apologies. It was caltrops I had, not pittance.
Oh,
they're very different, Carl.
I am well aware.
I mean, if we've got an hour to burn, I can just make us some pittance.
nah, we can go. You can
Yeah.
just take off your armor, Carlius. I mean, Thorin.
That's like a 10-minute endeavor, and then 10 more minutes to put it back on.
I
As opposed to
think
an
I can-
hour?
I think I can get you through. Carlius and Arcturus, you guys go ahead, and I'll figure it out.
Wait, can I cast Misty Step on a willing creature?
Yeah, out of character, that's my plan.
I don't think I can. Never mind.
You can take someone along with you, I think. Let me double check.
Nah, I
Think
can't.
of Dimension door that you can bring things along with you.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Tomas is mistaken when he says he has a plan to get you through.
Is it smooth along the ceiling? Like, is it sealed?
Oh no, there's more holes too.
Can
The
I
boulders
squeeze through
the
it?
boulders only stopped because it's sunk a little bit in the mud, not because it's like stuck by the walls or anything.
Okay, so can I like crawl over the top if I can't get around the side?
Yeah, sure, probably. You can roll athletics to try. Just
Man,
don't that
I
one,
really
you'll
need-
be fine.
I really need to train in athletics. There we go.
Okay.
Hey.
You're able to use the walls and the boulder itself, and you climb all the way to the top and appear on the other side.
Then I just slide down the other side on my butt like a slide. Donk.
Oh my.
I think my torch just vanished off into the fucking right-hand side. Like, where did it go?
That's
I think
okay, because
My torch just went that way.
as everyone sort of climbs up the next slide, you can see that most of the mud has dried out, so they make like footholds and handholds, and you reappear back in the swamp.
Oh, it's rather dark out.
Let me commence my Where's Wally search to find out where I am.
I see black. Black is the
yeah.
ace of spades.
Drag your character. Hold on, I'll do it. I just realized because you can't see. Alright, there you go. Have it now.
Toss his
Yes.
torch.
Sweet.
Can you like drag my my camera there? Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, it is dark.
This is quite the dilemma. Should I utilize one of my little bits of focus today to create a large glowing fireball?
No.
Uh,
I think
no.
we're alright for the most part.
Okie doke.
So it's nighttime, I assume.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Everyone can roll Arcana.
Did we all just die? What happened?
I'm not sure
We all just vanished.
I don't know if we all just vanished. I think you
Thorin
vanished.
just vanished. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Let's see.
Just chill out with the torch.
so there we go. Okay. All right, Arcana. Sorry, that's spell card token. No, Arcana. Where are you? There you are.
Oh, wow. Never mind. But yes, it is nighttime.
Is it meant to be nighttime? I feel like we just woke up.
We were underground.
Fair enough.
Well, we should be able to retrace our steps, get back to Olava. Do I still have the goblin head?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Which way is the lava again? I look at my maps that I've
That
drawn.
way.
Oh,
Just
He
retrace our
uses his
steps.
brain. But yes, you continue onwards.
did you already hear that?
Everyone's just stumbling around.
Yeah.
Trying to get used to the new lighting system. Is it possible to be able to see in like a 5-foot area around me, just so I know where like, if I'm like,
Yeah,
Oh, you
what's
mean like a
immediately
360?
behind me?
yeah,
You mean like 360?
not oh yes, like 360, but to a range of like a foot or two.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Just like spatial awareness. Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm unable to do that.
Can we increase our peripheral vision a bit though? Because it's pretty
Yeah.
pretty tight arc in front of you.
I can't tell, so I'll just do 360. It might make things like a million times
It's
easier.
like, it's like this.
Okay. Alright.
That's the angle.
Give me a sec. Tobias, how does that look? Better? Worse?
That's much better. Yeah.
Do you want more or less?
That's pretty good, I think. It's just got like a blind spot behind me, which makes sense
Yeah.
because I can like swivel my head around, but I can't turn my whole body.
Alright, don't move your character sheet, I'll just update the token. Alright, Thorin, how does this look? How's that?
Oh, that's way nicer. Like, the spatial awareness is actually really nice now.
Oh.
There you go, you just can't see what's behind you, which is good, because that's like...
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, because that's like the area that you can't see even if you were just rotating your head.
Alright, Flick, how's that?
Oh, that's way better. Yeah. Now I can see my allies. Which is
Yeah.
like pretty important.
Alright, I'll just do Kalias too.
That would be nice, yeah.
Alright,
Oh, that is
There you
so much better.
There we go. Nice.
okay. Dunzo.
Alright.
Okay. Onwards.
Onwards.
Oh, was this blood here before?
Yes,
It
it was
was.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. That's right. I was remember playing around in it a little bit. I mean, what?
But yeah, everyone sort of traverses along the swamp.
Whoa,
Sorry.
that was spooky.
We crossed a background music trigger.
What the heck? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. But yes, you traverse throughout the swamp, meeting almost no resistance whatsoever to your surprise. And as you sort of come up, you traverse about an hour into the next area to where you first meet the dead Vestergaard guy. But where
Alright.
he's lying on the logs, now there's no body there, but there are various like big green mushrooms and fungus.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I know he's in this direction somewhere.
Yeah,
There he
yeah,
is.
there it is.
As you get to about there, the mushrooms start to screech.
Oh,
Like that. Really, really
Oh, damn.
annoying and really, really loud.
Can I do a nature check? Do I know what that is? I know what it is out of character, but does Tobias know? Let's go.
First of all, what is it out of character? 'Cause I don't
I don't know if I should say out of character.
Alright, then just roll an Arcana check. And sorry.
I believe in assault and not metagame, but it's up to you.
That's a 2 I rolled.
You have no idea what this fungus is, you just know it's hella supernatural.
Can I roll an Arcana too?
I'm probably gonna step back because that's a really annoying sound.
I have proficiency. So.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, I beat Tobias in an Arcana check!
You know that these are screaming funguses that are native to the L6 region, but they're extremely rare and thought to be extinct.
Oh.
Oh, let's kill it.
I thought these were extinct. I can see why. Fuck these things.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, gosh.
Well,
Well, they thought they were extinct, so no one would notice if we actually killed this one, right?
maybe we should just leave though. Like, that's
I know
really
if they-
loud. Somebody might notice.
Do I know if they have any, like, medicinal or any other kind of properties?
Just because they're so rare, do you have survival or nature proficiencies?
No, I have medicine.
Then yes, you can roll medicine to check.
Oof, not the best.
No, you
Yeah.
don't know what medicinal purposes they could be used.
Fair enough.
But yeah, they continue screaming. Just non-stop. Ears-piercing screeches.
I think we should go before that draws anybody's attention. We've still got Vestigardians about and wild animals to worry about.
Agreed.
Plus that giant worm thing, whatever the heck that is.
Yes, let's go. Onward and upward.
Which way? I think to the north was just water. I think we got to head west. From memory.
Yeah.
You guys got the maps.
Not,
No, that's
not
right.
of here. This is all just from memory.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was about to kill the guy near that boat, and he died.
Maybe I should start taking my cartographer thing seriously and start actually making a map and paint or something.
Alright, so about another hour passes as you guys get out of this main swamp area, and before long you come into essentially Olava's like rundown houses and shacks and whatnot. And you see them in the distance as the mud starts to dissipate and it becomes like a dirt road.
Well, here we are, fellows. What is our plan of it? You know.
Okay. Arcturus.
Huddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, Carlos, you should go with Arcturus, because you can lead him in the dark. We don't want him sneaking about with... We need to find
Fair.
the phylactery, and Thorin and I will try and distract Olava as long as we can. Anytime.
Fair enough.
Won't you inquire after the two disappeared party members? What would you tell them about us?
Died, tragically.
Yes. And what about the little fucking gem thing, ward thing on the wall? We have to take that down to allow what's his face to come in. And I avoid saying its name intentionally. That wasn't
We can get that on the way, hopefully.
okay. Well, we'll have to stay back and wait for you to do that. So you'll have to give us some sort of signal, or you can just tell us, I guess.
Just give us... From memory, do I know how far away we are from
How far are you away from...
Olava's shack village? Okay.
Couple hundred feet.
Yeah, so I say, give us a minute head start.
I'll
We'll
tell
take-
I'll tell you what. If you hear me sneeze, that means we're good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. All right. I extinguish my torch.
All right.
Okay, then let's go.
Yep.
Wait a sec, gotta grab my character. There we are.
Carlos, hang on.
Gotta listen to the plan, Carlos. No more slitting people's throats until it's alright.
Okay,
Yes.
Carlos, you'll have to lead me, because I cannot see at all.
That's fine, but keep up.
Well, see, when I say you have to lead me, you'll need to give me instructions in which direction I must travel.
Oh dear. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I will. Okay.
Tobias,
So-
step away from the water a little bit. Oh no, this is all dirt now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Step forward 5 paces for me.
Okay. I'm gonna extinguish my light spell on like my dagger,
Mhm.
and we're gonna light up. What do you want it to light up, Thorin? Because if I'm gonna sneak over, take out the ward, I shouldn't be brightly lit.
Do my shield, and I hold out the face of it towards him.
I cast light on the shield.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna do a stealth check, and as we're like walking up towards where I assume Olava is, I'm gonna like break off
Yeah,
from Thorin.
And I point my shield off in the other direction as if I'm just looking around.
Yeah, as the two of you are in the main area, you notice almost nothing out of the ordinary except for the fact that the fog is quite thick. Most of the shacks don't have any light source whatsoever. But there are no noises or anything except for like creaky trees and whatnot.
Okay.
That's good. So hopefully they'll hear the sneeze from a while away.
So stealth check.
Hmm.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm gonna do this. I like feel really unconfident about it as I take a couple steps, wince, and I'm just instinctively reach out with my magic and tug on reality a bit, give myself advantage.
Sure.
I can do that.
Do the d20.
Oh no, so I can't do that on a skill check,
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
unfortunately.
Attack roll
Yeah.
ability check or saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, says it right there. But yeah, do a d20.
That's a better stealth roll. And I don't have to do the wild magic surge until I next spell.
Ah,
So I'm not going to explode yet, although it is a possibility.
gotcha. Right. Understood.
so I know the house is here somewhere, but I can't see. So like, I'll gesture for Thorin to.
Colliers, are you still here?
I am.
As
Just
normal.
keep moving forward.
Gesture for what, sorry?
Okay.
Just like gesture at you to keep walking forward at a normal pace, so I can
Alright.
have some light.
Yeah, I just keep cruising along.
Keep going forward, Arcturus.
Okay.
You're all good.
Have they taken down the ward yet?
Well, I've been waiting for you to follow me, so
Can
we'll have
I
to catch up with them. keep
see
going.
the ward hanging here?
As you sort of get close, you immediately hear the tinkling of the ward and the light wind and breeze. You recognize where it is.
Okay, I'm gonna reach up and grab it, pull it down, pull it off the wall.
Yep, you do so.
Okie dokie. I'm just going to rear back and chuck it back the way we came as far as I can.
Alright, can you roll a strength for me?
I can attempt that. My
-2.
-2 modifier going to work.
Alright. Okay, done. Alright, thanks.
Can I see like how far it went?
It sort of just disappears in the darkness as you chuck it. But you know it went a good distance away, because you don't hear the clang of it as it hits the floor.
Okay, I catch up to Thorin and give him a nod. Say, feel free to cough.
Alright, I don't cough. I instead rear back and sneeze, as I said I would.
Ah, yes.
Do we hear the
But
sneeze?
I try and play it up, like I try and get my eyes to water a bit. They go,
Yeah, Carlos
Achoo!
and Arcturus can both roll perception for me. Anything over 12, you'll hear it.
Hey,
Colliers, I heard him sneeze.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
Let us move forward.
Okay, what shall we investigate first?
Well, we should probably pick up the ward to make sure it doesn't fall back into his hands.
I don't think that'll be necessary. We're only going to be here for like 10 minutes.
oh, I can see into his window from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Let's keep moving then.
Okay, I can't see anything at all beyond this.
Where are you?
At the edge of this pitch blackness.
Oh yeah, Carlos, he like actually can't see. He has no vision whatsoever.
Yeah, but Oh, there he is. I was more asking, where exactly are you? There we go. Okay.
Can
I don't think he
Kalish
could tell
take
you
my hand,
if
like
even if
drag
he
me
tried.
along?
So
Yeah.
keep moving forward.
Can Kalish just take my hand and drag me along? Is that a thing that he can do?
Yeah, of course, just in the night.
Yeah.
I'll just update your token later, it's alright.
Okay.
But yeah, as Doran and Tobias sort of get closer to the main shack, you can see through the windows that the fireplace is going, and by a big table, Olava's sort of sitting there. Every now and again, you'll see him pop out of the corners of the windows to grab more food or whatnot. And various objects and utensils are sort of floating in the background, like sweeping the floors and whatnot.
Oh shit, Tobias. Tobias.
Yeah.
He knows about the real nature of the curse, right? If I rock up, it's been a day.
Ah, okay. I might be the only survivor then. So, listen for my screams and then can you see the light from the window?
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Okay, so you know which direction to run if I start screaming.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to put a hand on his shoulder and I'll be like, I believe in you. And I'm going to cast resistance on him in case he gets gimped by a spell.
Oh, that's
And
one of us.
And I'm going to put my hand. I'm going to put my hand on the other
Holy
shoulder and
fucking
say,
shit,
"What
it's
up?
Kalius.
What up, lads?"
I like gesture, so Thorin's shield goes out, so he's not not out here glowing, and I stumble towards the house.
So this is how Flick feels.
God dang it.
I can't fucking see anything. Holy shit.
Alright, before we go into the next area, my dog needs to go out. So do you all want to take like a water break? Like 5
Yeah.
minutes?
Yeah, I might do that.
Sounds good.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Alrighty.
God, I can't fucking see a single thing,
I
guys.
can't fucking see anything. It's like,
This
you
is
know
a
the
nightmare.